matured, a man is matured enough, old enough to pay tax in the community and be recorded for doing that, then he's a matured man. He has come of age.
A man that is not married is regarded as a karioguri. They look at him as a karioguri. That's what we call him in the Igbo setting. A woman, if you have 100 PhDs and you're not married, then you are done. You're done. Because what makes a woman is the marriage. That she's married to a man, and that makes her a complete woman.
To an Igbo man, marriage means lawful living together of a man and a woman from different families, with the aim of producing their own children, having their own family. If marriage is not important, nobody would have thought of coming together to produce their own family. And this production of different families will now give rise to continuity of lineage. So marriage is very important in Igbo land. If a man is born at a particular age in your life, say 25, 28 years, that man is expected to go out, look for a wife and settle and have his own home. If you don't do that between that age, after that age, people will start looking at you as somebody who is not responsible because you are not representing your family well.
Because marriage is a union for life between a man and a woman of diverse cultural and ethical background, care is taken in contracting and actualizing any marriage bond. Although the process of actualization of this marriage bond may vary slightly from one community to another, the bond of marriage remains the same in Igbo culture. The first stage or process of marriage in Igbo culture is Ibanju, that is, the search for a companion. Traditionally, proceed to the next stage. This second stage is called Ikwaka, knocking on the door. The knock is symbolical, that is to find out if the door is open, for them to come in. In other words, to find out if the girl is free. The potential in-laws declare their intention here. At this stage, limited quantity of palm wine and kola nut is required, and the meeting is limited to direct parents only.
In Obuinike, when you perform this Ekoaka, you can, and you are accepted. You know, you don't just it's a big ceremony because you don't mention names. You just come in and say, because there is a hen, as we were passing, there is a very healthy hen we saw on the road. And we tried to trail it, and it entered into this compound. And the man says, hen? Yes, sir, a hen. And you know, the hen is symbolic in Igbo for its productivity. Yeah. The man says, which hen? I said, I don't know, please. So if you call your daughters out now, or your household, we'll be able to locate that one. And the moment that girl comes out, the in-laws will rise in joy. Yes, this is the hen we are talking about.
And she leaves, and the man comes in, and they said, okay, we've had you. So we are going to consult with members of our family, and then if need be, then we'll send a message back to you. And then the man goes. That is step one. Then why we have asked him to go, or why the parents have asked him to go back, is for them to investigate that man. There are a lot of things they have to investigate to find out about the family of that young man. First and foremost, they have checked the background of the family. You find out whether they commit suicide. These are things you have to check. You don't want your daughter to get there, and if they have any misunderstanding, the man will go and commit suicide. Then you find out whether the man is actually in a position to take good care of your daughter in terms of, feeding her and maintaining her. Not going to be a billionaire or millionaire, no. Just he has enough to be able to give her 3 square meals. And both of them can now develop a family. And a few other things I don't need to mention here, you have to check. You cross-check and make sure those things are not in existence in that family. After you have done that check, and you are satisfied that the family is a good home, then you can now send a message to the young man or to the family of the young man. Then they come for the second stage.
Now, if the declaration of intention is acceptable to the girl's family, then the process goes to the next stage. This stage is called Ichioji or Iwojiwai, meaning formal presentation of kola nut for the marriage. Kola nut is a symbol of commitment, love, and an invitation of the gods of the land to the marriage engagement. At this stage, a larger family is meant to witness it. Thus, the man is led by his nuclear and extended families, as well as close friends. Equally, the girl's nuclear and extended families, as well as friends, are present. This is to allow many more people witness it, because an Igbo proverb says that a snake seen by one person or one eye is always described out of proportion.
This is from our place.
The next stage is Imogo or Idebego Wai, that is, paying the bride price. This stage is very important, and it only involves a representation of elders from both families. One notable thing here is the exclusion of both the bride and the groom. This is because, according to Igbo custom, a woman is not supposed to know her worth, that is, her bride price. Neither is the man supposed to know how much is paid on his wife, so that he can never make a jest of her. Also, according to Igbo tradition, although the bride price may just be a token, a woman is not yet married until her bride price is paid, no matter what the man spends on her. Equally, no matter how many years they lived together and how many children they produced from the relationship, if the bride price is not paid, the marriage is illegal, and on the death of the woman, the man is punished by paying double the bride price, as well as performing all the marriage rites before burial is allowed. This is called marriage after death. When the bride price is completed, the couple can now be said to be married. The joy of marriage can be seen and is always expressed by the family members.
In our own community here, in the Bagwanike community here, we don't pronounce it. We don't pronounce it more because we wouldn't like the man to have it in him that as if he wants to pay for a kind of merchant program. So it's like a program between the immediate family of the man, the immediate family of the woman. The significance is a sacrifice. What it means is life is.
To announce openly the betrothing of their daughter and to present their prospective in-law before the public.
And the highlight of it is that the father, the host, the father of the girl, will invite the girl forward before the community, before the crowd. Take a cup of, a gourd of wine, palm wine, and give her. Tell her, these people have come to marry you, and they've brought this wine. Maybe I know the man because
And of course, after the family is expected to go with the family will go with the men to their own community or to their own family to prove the yes. Now we have achieved our aims. That our son is now married customarily with so and so person. So it's believed that that person will spend at least 21 days in your family.
And of course, the last but never the least stage, Iduno, that is the dowry. It is the day the bride's parents prepare their daughter for a new family. They equip her with various household items like beds, pots, mortar, and pestle, even down to brooms, so that she begins a new independent married life. The bride's parents are not left alone, as both families, including friends, present pattern gift items to the bride. Igbo people are naturally adventurers, so their marriage cuts across ethnic groups, nations, and borders.
In Amala, we bundle with Idom. And interstate marriage here is like not interstate marriage. We marry together. As I'm talking to you, in each and every year, these Idoma people, they will marry, if about 20, 30 girls got married in a year, about 5 may be from Benue. I'm talking of Benue, especially this place we are having bundle with them, because we are living in good time with them. Though even from Yoruba, they almost there's about 2 people here is marrying to 2 boys from Midwest. Midwest, that is the Bini speaking tribe. That is the those speaking tribes. But they are doing well. They are always on the Christmas time, and rest of them, they will come down with their wife and the children, play with the father of the girl and rest of them. It is accepted. The important thing is what is the character of the person who come to marry.
Traditional marriage in Igbo land is rich and colorful, and our popular Igbo adage has it that marriage cannot be finally completed because it is a continuous relationship between the two families forever.
I salute you, represented us, unrepresented well honored. Professor Anniversary, we salute your presence.
Where there will be light at all times. This message is brought to you by the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA.
NTA language.
Jama'a masu kallon labaran NTA Hausa barkanmu da warhaka. Ni ne.
Ekukale lode yin wise kudeya.
Igbo murum kachano.
Broadcasted in the language you understand better. Our programs. Transmitting on the Star Times platform 24 hours.
Àwọn onímọ̀ nípa ètò ẹ̀kọ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà.
Hukumar tara kudaden haraji ta ƙasa.
Alani na ọchịchị mba United Arab Emirates UAE.
The only channel that speaks your language.
Anyị ga-eweta akụkọ gbasara ọrịa ahụ nke wakporo obodo anyị.
Kálejì, mo kọ́kùnrin, mo kọ́bìnrin, mo kí ọmọdé, mo sì kí àgbàlagbà.
Mu ci gaba da yi ma rundunar sojin ƙasar nan addu'a.
Ẹ kú lẹ́yìn tèmi, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò wa ètò yín ètò obìnrin tó dángájá.
Waye fi cancanta a ɗauka a matsayin.
Hello and a very warm welcome to you wherever you may be. My name is Bayo Adewisi. May we live in interesting times, so goes a Chinese proverb. In Nigeria today, there is no disputing the fact that we're living in very interesting times, from being the largest economy in Africa to going into recession, security challenges, corruption in high places, which does not seem to exclude the judiciary, talking about the judiciary, which is seen as the bastion of justice and fair play, particularly for the ordinary man in the street. Is the judiciary under attack, or is it going through a cleansing process, which is likely to help other spheres of governance in Nigeria and, at the end of the day, promote democracy? To talk about this and other issues is my guest today. He's qualified so to do, and you'll meet him if you don't go away. My guest has lived a very interesting life as a lawyer. He's been a corporate lawyer of significant standing with almost 4 decades at the bar. He's a member of the Body of Benches, the highest regulatory body of the legal profession in Nigeria. He's a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Advanced Legal Studies and a fellow of the Center for International Legal Studies, pioneer chairman of the section of business law of the Nigerian Bar Association, a special advisor to the International Trade and Legal Services Committee of the Bar Issues Commission of the International Bar Association. My guest has authored and published several articles, his latest publication being An Introduction to Commercial Law in Nigeria. Please welcome Mr. George Etome to One on One. Mr. Etome, a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you, Bayo.
The legal profession, I presume, has been very kind to you.
Thankfully so. I started nearly 39 years, in fact, over 39 years ago. And I came into commercial law practice by the, after I completed my studies at the London School of Economics. And yet the contribution of business law to any economy can never be understated and all that. And I just felt it was important